Hey Encino! We've made exciting upgrades to your Amazon Fresh store, and it's time to celebrate with savings. Whether you're picking up this week's grocery haul or today's hot lunch, Amazon Fresh is your spot for big deals on your favorite items. Head to amazon.com/grocery store opening to find weekly deals, info on upcoming events, and more. Visit your refreshed Amazon Fresh grocery store in Encino on Ventura Boulevard.
Blog Talk Radio. Blog Talk Radio.
Live from Los Angeles, the Win Without Competing show with Dr. Arlene Barrow, host and creator of the Right Fit Method, the key to professional and personal success. Now, let's join Dr. Arlene.
Welcome to episode 106 of the Win Without Competing show. Will fear decide the election? Brand Clinton or Trump? Are you ready to vote for the next president of the United States? Let's evaluate your election assumptions IQ and find out right now. I will ask you 5 questions. Answer true or false. I will read all 5 questions first and then tell you the correct answers. Curious about your election assumptions IQ? Let's go. Question 1. The number of years a candidate has worked in the same profession is an important indicator of success. True or false? Question 2. We must examine the candidate's career responsibilities to determine what they have accomplished. True or false? Question 3. Candidate promises take into account the limitations of their powers. True or false? Question 4. Political correctness is an important attribute that candidates should demonstrate. Question 5. Comparing and contrasting candidates is necessary to determine for whom you should vote. Now, let's find out how you stand. Question 1. The number of years a candidate has worked in the same profession is an important indicator of success. Answer: false. When a presidential candidate focuses on years of work experience, what do we learn? Age, not accomplishments. I repeat, we learn about that person's age, not about accomplishments. Question 2. We must examine the candidate's career responsibilities to determine what they have accomplished. Answer: false. Responsibilities are supposed to explain what a presidential candidate was supposed to have done and does not indicate what they have accomplished. Question 3. Candidate promises take into account the limitations of their powers. Answer: false. Presidential candidates make many promises, but they may not be able to deliver the proposed results for all promises due to the need to compromise. Question 4. Political correctness is an important attribute that candidates should demonstrate. Answer: false. Presidential candidates who focus on political correctness are concerned with appearance, not reality. Appearance and reality are not the same. Often, what appears to be true is not. Watch out. Question 5. Comparing and contrasting candidates is necessary to determine for whom you should vote. Answer: false. We do not want to vote for the best. We want to vote for the right fit. Yes, there is a difference between selecting the best and the right fit. In order to select the right fit, create a blueprint of the right fit president and select the person who matches that blueprint. That means you need to know the issues and how you want the next president to manage them. Believing that finding the best means that you have identified the right fit is an erroneous assumption. When you create a blueprint of the right fit, you have identified standards and criteria which will determine your decision, because you're going to match the candidate to those standards and criteria to see how well that person matches or fits. When you compare and contrast, you could make the wrong decision. Think about how many times you have compared and contrasted choices and selected wrong fits. Have you ever taken the wrong fit job? I expect you might have. You get the idea. Now, your election's assumptions IQ. Each correct response is worth 40 points. All answers correct? Genius. IQ 200. One wrong? Gifted. IQ 160. Two wrong? Above average? IQ 120. If you got more than two wrong, start thinking about the impact of making erroneous assumptions on the caliber of your decisions. Erroneous assumptions cause a chain reaction. I recommend that you read Chapter 2 of my book, Make No Assumptions, Open Those Doors. What book? Of course, Win Without Competing, exactly the name of our show. Also, I suggest that you read my column in the Beverly Hills Courier, Conquering Stress with Dr. Arlene. In my April 15th column, I discuss how erroneous assumptions cause stress. Ideally, we need to eliminate as many assumptions as we can in order to avoid acting on those assumptions, resulting in wrong decisions. The importance of this election. Many voters are accustomed to voting for their party nominee without having to give it much thought. The substantial rise of independent voters indicates that voters are interested in changing how they are voting. Moreover, lots of new voters have become independents. Sanders voters could have a significant impact on the election if it is close. The day before the DNC convention, the content of the emails that were hacked from the Democratic National Committee reveals that Debbie Wasserman Schultz, the committee chair, was favoring Clinton and undermining Sanders. The media, including the Washington Post, tried to hold Sanders back. Clinton had a great opportunity to show her leadership, but failed. Wasserman Schultz spoke to Obama, who appointed her, and Clinton. She agreed to resign, but wanted to chair this convention and then step down. Clinton and Obama agreed to do this. As Anderson Cooper pointed out on CNN, what does it matter what she wants? Letting her appear at the convention will fuel Sanders voters and anger the attendees. Wasserman Schultz is not the distraction that Clinton needs. First day of the convention, this is what happened. Early in the day, when Wasserman Schultz appeared in front of the Florida delegation, she was booed. The result? She did not chair the convention when it officially started in the afternoon. More thoughts about Wasserman Schultz. I believe she took the fall. More and more emails are being, shall we say, released, and we will learn how many people and who they are were involved in trying to do Bernie in. Second day of the convention. Breaking news. Roll call of states. Clinton 2008-42. Sanders 1863. Bernie, standing with the Vermont delegation, graciously acknowledges Hillary's win, but stated that all the votes for Clinton, for Sanders, need to be recorded. Notice he did not ask for acclamation for the whole floor, meaning that everybody would agree that she is the nominee. The polls indicate that both Clinton and Trump have trust issues. Demonstrating leadership is critical. How will fear impact the election? The media elevates our fears by showing domestic and foreign violence and terrorism over and over. To reduce your fear, avoid watching the same story again and again. Clinton and Trump see the world differently. Clinton believes that Trump elevates fear. Trump believes that Clinton does not understand the magnitude of our challenges. Both believe that the other is not fit to be president. Both are trying to make us fear their opponent. Clinton is now positioning herself as the messenger of happiness, pointing to Trump as the messenger of doom and gloom, not depicting reality. What do we believe? Those who want to continue Obama's policies will vote for Clinton. Those who want significant policy changes will vote for Trump. Then we have those who fear the known and the unknown. If someone fears Clinton, who is the known, and Trump the unknown, in terms of political office, of course he's well known as a billionaire, they could vote for a third party or not vote at all. If security is a primary concern, they would probably vote for Trump. Fear, combined with other factors, will determine whether we select Clinton or Trump. If terrorist attacks continue and increase, Trump benefits. When you vote in November, be sure to remember what I said about erroneous assumptions. Start practicing eliminating those assumptions now. Be sure to read my column on Conquering Stress with Dr. Arlene in the Beverly Hills Courier. Erroneous assumptions cause stress, April 15th. Fear causes stress, July 22nd. To find the column quickly, go to winwithoutcompeting.com and click on the list of links close to the top of the homepage. While you're on the Win site, read about my book, Win Without Competing, use my app, I Brand You for Hire, rate your brand 0 to higher, listen to more radio shows, or go to iTunes to do that. And of course, see the client praise section. Your career. This is an important time of year to review your career success. Changing jobs and capturing promotions should be done months before the election. Look ahead and manage your own fate. If you are having difficulty getting a new job or a promotion, email your resume to me. I will evaluate your resume looking for your brand, distractions, and objections. You must have a brand and no distractions or objections. Email resume to resumes with an S at Barrow Global, BARROGLOBAL.com. Interested in speaking with me? Call 310-443-4277. Remember, how you determine the right fit president could impact your selection of the right fit job. Thank you for listening to episode 106 of the Win Without Competing show. Will fear decide the election, brand Clinton or Trump? Goodbye for now. This is Dr. Arlene.
There are bigger problems to outthink, greater challenges to outdo.
Wait, our ESG can we build or retrofit?
When we never settle for the world that's been built,
Will AI make my real estate choices?
that's when we drive it forward.
Breaking ground on our new headquarters.
Welcome to the tour.
Towards better outcomes and better futures for our clients and our communities. At Cushman & Wakefield, better never settles.
Hey LA, fly nonstop to 10 cities with Avelo Airlines from Burbank. Enjoy everyday low fares, reliable service, and no change or cancel fees. Use promo code IHEART for $20 off round-trip fares through June. Visit AveloAir.com to book your trip. Plus, win 2 round-trip flights to any destination, whether it's a wine weekend or a city adventure. Avelo Air has you covered. Visit iHeartAveloFlyaway.com to register. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to fly with Avelo Air. Register today and get ready to say hello to Avelo. That's AVELO Air.com.